Okay, this video is about racism in the NBA because the whole Donald Sterling issue is a hot topic, and frankly, it's a little bit on the ludicrous side. Okay, so one old man has some very bigoted views. Who the hell really cares? I mean, really, who cares? Okay, so he owns a team. Now they're going to try to force him to sell it or something. I don't know. He's been banned for life, is what I think I heard. Okay, that's fine. But here's the big question: are you going to make it a level playing field? Because frankly, one old white man who has a bunch of bigoted views against African Americans, that's fine. How many of the actual African American players have voiced anti-white views? I'm sure this is going to have people calling me a racist, whatever it may be. Not the case. This is just about fair. If you're going to put it on one person, put it on the rest as well. It's part of the reason in baseball I don't agree with the fact that Pete Rose has been banned for life, yet all of these performance-enhancing idiots have not. They're allowed to go to whatever the hell they need to. Until we start seeing equality, then who cares about the racism, really? Who cares about whatever the prejudice may be? All it is a reason to complain, and entirely too many people live to complain. The fact that he's got some racist views, yeah, I don't agree with it. I think it's a shitty thing, but this is America. You're entitled to your opinion. Just because you were overheard on a private conversation that was released to, I don't know, what, the paparazzi or some other, TMZ. I mean, it seems like TMZ gets everything. Well, kind of bullshit. And most of you Americans are fucking idiots. Johnny Depp goes and makes every anti-American statement possible, and he goes and lives in France. If y'all pay to see his movies, you make him rich, even though he's got very little talent, in my opinion. So, why do you subscribe to the idiocy? That's my question. You're black. Okay. Slavery hasn't been around in a long time in the fashion it used to be. And you can sit there and claim all you want, but I got some Irish heritage in me, and guess what? The Irish had something called indentured servitude, which was the same thing as slavery. Because frankly, a guy basically wants to pay his way to come over to the Americas, and he doesn't make it, his children would be born into that debt. That's the same exact thing as slavery. Yeah, okay, the European Americans that were here, the Americans of European descent that were here that engaged in slavery, they were wrong. But in the end, it's not always their fault. Guess what? It was a lot of the tribal leaders in Africa that sold their people to the Dutch slavers, the Portuguese slavers, Spanish slavers, French slavers, whatever they may have been. Everybody's at fault. So you're black. Okay, whoop-de-doo. You're homosexual. Whoop-de-doo. You're straight. You're white. Whoop-de-doo. Who the fuck cares? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. If it's something that bothers you, you're probably a racist. It's just true. Now, I mean, frankly, you can have reasons for not liking stuff and being bothered by it. If you're bothered because an old white man said something, yeah, you're probably a racist. If you're bothered because of other things, well, it depends on the situation. I'm not a particularly big fan of the N-word. Why? It's just a word. It didn't used to really bother me. I didn't give a rat's ass. Really didn't. But it hurts my daughter. Therefore, I despise that word. And anybody who uses it, white or black, is going to hear it from me. I'm going to tell them to shut the fuck up. So think about it. And if you think just because, oh, I can call my friend that because we're both black. Yeah, go to hell. It ain't, it's not that we're gonna despise you because you're black. I despise you because you're an idiot, because you're a hypocrite, because you're an asshole. Those are my reasons for despising you. And frankly, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Chinese, Arabic, purple, green. I don't care. Marvin the Martian, if he's in prejudice, he can kiss my ass. He really can. And I even seriously considered getting a tattoo of him at one point. But if he's a bigot, fuck him. So just something for you to think about. You've made it a big issue with this whole NBA thing, Donald Sterling and so on, and that's just another symptom in the sickness that's actually been, ripping through America for a long time. If you really want to talk about oppression, you really want to talk about people being held back in professional sports, or, just true getting shit on as a people, maybe you should go and start studying some of the Native American histories and exactly what the European and, the slave invasion did to them. Because chances are you're living in a territory that was ripped away from the Native Americans and never given back. They were never given restitution. So in the end, you're just picking your niche with your guilt. It's like the old Dr. Pepper song. I'm a racist, you're a racist. Wouldn't you like to be a racist too? At least my version of the Dr. Pepper song. So that's my little rant. I'm sure it fell on a lot of deaf ears, and I'm sure it's going to fall on a lot of deaf ears that are going to, maybe not so much deaf. They're going to hear it the way they want to hear it, and they're going to start screaming about it. But if I even reached one person and made them actually think about their views on things, and even one person reevaluated the way they were looking at other people and why, then this video is a success. That's really all I got to say to it. Unless somebody wants to rebut me or make a comment, I'll be more than happy to reply. So just be warned. If you want to respond to me, I value your opinion. I will respect it. However, I'm going to respond with brutal honesty. If you don't like that, say la vie, kiss my ass. That's basically what I'm going to say about it. So, that's it. I'll let you go for now.